Long ago, in the mountains of Central America, there was a civilization so advanced that they were mistaken for a mythical race of giants. But what if the legends are true and the gods are real? What if there is still magic in the mountains? A group of archaeologists, led by the ambitious Dr. Emily Carter, believed that the lost civilization known as the Titans could hold the key to untold power. But one artifact stood out above all the rest, a colossal statue of a forgotten god. She used all of her knowledge and skills to protect herself and her team, and eventually they were able to escape the temple with their lives. The statue was unlike anything they had ever seen before. The god would not allow it. So they decided to venture into the jungle, hoping to find a place where they could hide. But the jungle was a dangerous place, full of deadly creatures and even more deadly traps. As the sun set over the jungle, Emily stood at the top of the pyramid, overlooking the vast wilderness that lay before her. She knew that she had won a great victory, but she also knew that the battle was far from over. The god may be defeated, but his followers are still out there, and they will stop at nothing to bring him back. The god's army was relentless, and soon they were closing in on Emily and her team. If she fails, then the world, as they know it, will cease to exist. With that, she vowed to do whatever it takes to protect her world from the darkness that lurks within the mountains. It was carved in the shape of a jaguar, but it was so large that it looked more like a mountain than a statue. The altar was covered in carvings of the forgotten god, and Emily knew that it was here that she had to make one final stand. As the god and his army approached the altar, they were met by a group of spectral warriors. The warriors were the protectors of the altar, and they had been waiting for Emily's arrival. Together, Emily and the spectral warriors fought back against the god and his army, and in the end, they were victorious. She gathered her remaining strength and prepared to face the god once again. As Emily approached the statue, she felt a surge of power unlike anything she had ever experienced. She knew in her heart that this was no ordinary artifact. This was the embodiment of the forgotten god. For decades, they searched the ancient burial grounds for artifacts that could unlock the secrets of the past. Emily and her team were terrified, but their fears quickly turned to excitement when they realized what was happening. Will they be able to banish the god forever, or will the world end as they know it? Only time will tell. As he rose from his slumber, he brought with him an army of spectral jaguars that prowled around the temple, searching for sacrifices. Emily and her team were in grave danger, but she refused to let them get hurt. She offered herself up as a sacrifice to the god, believing that it was the only way to stop the killings. But as the god prepared to claim her soul, she realized that she didn't want to die. She wanted to live and learn more about the ancient civilization and its forgotten gods. The god was awakening, and he was choosing Emily to be his vessel. And finally, their hard work paid off when they discovered a hidden chamber beneath the temple of the forgotten god inside. But the god was not alone. With a newfound determination, Emily fought back against the god and his army of jaguars. As they fled, they knew that they couldn't stay in the city. Just when all hope seemed to be lost, Emily stumbled upon an ancient altar hidden deep within the jungle. But this time, she had an unexpected ally. The god was defeated and his army scattered, and Emily and her team were free to explore the jungle without fear. Now, with the help of the spectral warriors, Emily must find a way to banish the god forever.